Halloween is just days away. What happens if someone falls and gets hurt while they're trick-or-treating on your property? We're going to find out today from attorneys Clancy and Ed Saramboli. Guys, thanks for being here.
Greg will be back.
Someday?
Someday he's coming back.
Well, Clancy, I'll tell you what, he's doing quite a job.
It's tough to replace the hardest working man in business.
We may have to replace Greg in those promos pretty soon if Clancy keeps it up here. All right, with Halloween coming up, can I be sued by a trick-or-treater who falls on my property? Susan in Sugarloaf wants to know. She's getting ready for trick-or-treaters perhaps in a couple of days.
Right. Well, Susan, I mean, if you have a question about your property, and you're calling, there's probably a problem there, with your sidewalks or your stairs or whatever it may be. Make sure that your property is safe. Trick-or-treaters, it's a really interesting thing because normally, there wouldn't be, somebody coming to your house liability just for that, but you're putting out candy, you're inviting them there, you're essentially saying that your premises is safe, and if you don't have don't have something on your property that is safe, and there's a danger there, you could potentially be sued for this. I'll let Clancy tell you a little bit more about what could happen and what you should do, some steps you should take to make sure you don't get sued. But I would be very cautious on that.
Dave, these guys are getting so famous, I'm sure people will probably dress up as Ed and Greg for Halloween.
They may be the hottest characters of the season.
Yeah, there we go.
The key is once you flip on your light, you're basically inviting people onto your property. And once you do that, you have a duty to them. So if you have steps that are out of repair or if you have sidewalks with a big discrepancy, leave your light off. But if you do turn it on, make sure your steps are clear. Make sure there's anything where anybody could trip and fall, because if they do, you could be held liable.
Well, I could completely understand why kids would see Greg and Ed and flip out and fall down and get injured. It's very well possible. All right, for our viewers that may need your legal advice, gentlemen, what's the best way to get in touch?
You can call us at 570-714-HURT or check us out on the web.
I'm dressing up like you for Halloween.
That's not any better.
A lot of kids in fancy socks.
There you go. Or go to our Facebook page. If you have a question, put it on our page. We'll do our best to answer it on an upcoming segment.
All right, results matter. Attorneys Clancy and Ed Saramboli, thanks so much. PAHomepage.com or the hotline. Hit us up there to get a question right here on The Law and You.